Right, hello again. Damn, it's been a long time since I've done this. It's been about a month. So, first of all, just like to apologise for all the delays. That's what happens when you don't pay your internet bill. Probably shouldn't be joking about that, really. Okay, first of all, where did I get to? What am I doing now? God, it's been that long. Exit the draw platform. Right, let's do that since we're standing right there. I think we did the cutscene for that at the end of the last part, didn't we? Which has probably only just gone up. We probably went up about a week ago. Again, because brief window of having paid for the internet. And should we do cutscene again? Let's do cutscene again. Just to remind us about it.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the strip mine. And we'd like to thank you for being such a bad shot. Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, Dax.
I'm a bit jumpy.
His fingers are moving far too quick for those buttons, because it's like, you know...
A metalhead behind you!
Coffee. So I made myself a massive cafetiere of coffee. It's basically about 3 pints worth of coffee. It's fantastic.
Not funny.
Sometimes you just need coffee to get through the day.
We're running out of eco. Eco power keeps the city shield walls up.
Not that the day's really started. It's 8:42 in the morning. Oh yeah.
I've got a few surprises for those metalheads.
You've got to keep the shield walls up until the shadow figures out what to do. My readings show a drop in eco flow at the drill.
Go to the drill platform.
Probably some metalhead eggs sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy every metalhead egg you can find.
Right, now hopefully the sound's working better this time, because the first part was myself and Sean just pissed as farts playing the game, being drunk and stupid, which is fun. The second part, I think, the second and third part that went up had a bit of echo to it, because I think I had the TV a bit too loud, so you could hear a bit of the feedback on the microphone. Which I don't know why it happened with this game, because it hasn't happened with anything else really, other than like after I've adjusted the sound to make it all work. But now you appear, you little bastards. Die! Die, little metalhead things! Metalheads have a weird evolutionary thing. What the hell's going on with them? How do you evolve like spinner blades like that? It's like the Teletubbies. The Teletubbies... No, they say this in Doctor Who. The Teletubbies are the pinnacle of evolution because they've evolved a TV in their stomach. That's creepy. It's a far cry from the happy little fairy people that we had in the first game, isn't it? Everyone's all like happy, their little villagers like, oh, give me a power cell, or give me some orbs so I can go on an adventure. And now it's like, yeah, we got alien bugs that are going to eat your soul. Kill the flying ones, kill them dead. Right. Right, so, what am I going to talk about when I do this? Because this is just going to be a little bit of me shooting stuff for a second. I hate the inverted controls on this. The controls suck. But I think I've sufficiently proved with half the videos that I upload that I generally suck at video games anyway. But where are you? There you are. Where is it? See, even with the little arrow telling me where they are. Okay, they're all gone now. Now I can kill these eggs. Right, where are the rest of the eggs? There's eggs here.
Shoot the metalhead when he moves his shield.
A lot more of these. Stop. See, the controls are a bit too sensitive and they're inverted, so every time I do something it's like, oh god. I'm gonna need more coffee. I don't know why, I'm not tired, it's just coffee's awesome. And even then, I'm not even really a big coffee person. I've been like really into coffee the last couple of days. And let's go back to my blaster. Right, orb. Not gonna make up for the spider cave. And the spider cave was like, from my perspective, the spider cave was like 3 months ago, and I'm still not over it. I don't know why I'm not over it. It's only a fucking... Nah. Obsessive collecting disorder. Gets you every time. Ugh. I hate these ones. Come on, try and shoot at me. Okay, well, see, I have to take. I almost always have to take a hit with that. I don't know how to. I don't think it's ever. Well, at least I can stay in here and shoot these guys as they come past. Shoot! Bang! 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 Dead! 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 Okay. Oh dear. Right, so let's have a little chat about some more Jak and Daxter stuff while we're playing this. Okay, so I don't know. I can't remember what we discussed from last time. So let's just start as if we haven't spoken about anything, because it's been such a long time. You guys have probably forgotten, and I've completely forgotten. So you know, nice, clean slate, as it were. Right, this area is one of the few areas. Oh, bloody hell! Didn't see that one. Twat! Shoot you with my crazy futuristic shotgun. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of the few areas that you cannot see from Haven City. When we get to do sort of the end of the first act, you get to go up near the palace, which is the great big sort of skyscraper-y thing in the middle of the map. I'll point it all out when we get there, or we go back to Haven City. But the thing about it is, it's kind of you can't see this, and I don't know. It's just like the only thing that kind of I don't like. I like one of the weird things that I loved about Jak and Daxter, and I know I mentioned this a few times and pointed out pretty much every chance, all the times it was realistically appropriate, was that I love being able to. I love the fact that you could see a place and go to it. I love that. I love that in open world games. You know, whether it's meant to be an open world game or not, it's kind of, if you can see a place and go to it, that's instantly more fun for me than, well, than anything else, really. Oh, there we go. Damn you, camera angle. Look. But I haven't even started walking on the bridge yet. Oh, you're trying to destroy the bridge so I can't walk across? Well, that would have been more impressive if you had done that while I was actually on the bridge or close to it and things actually fell out, so there's a chance of me falling. Oh. Oh. But yeah, it's like, so the thing is, you can see the mountains. So the drill platforms all in the mountains. So I'm on the other side of the mountain range from Haven City. But then you can't see that, so it might as well not be. And you can see the strip mine. You can see basically everything else except this place. And that's the sort of thing that, I don't know, it's such a weird thing to be bothered by, because there's thousands upon thousands of games where it's all just like loading screens, hiding different things, you know. You know, don't know, weirdness of me. Weirdness of me. Come to me, you evil alien bugs. What are metalheads? Are they insects? Are they lizards? I mean, and that's something I'm going to talk about when we get to the end of this, and I can do a little quick discussion on it, because one of the things that... Right, now we've killed that, we can get rid of the rest of these eggs. These aren't really in any like specific locations, but how on earth did something get up there to lay eggs on the side of that? Something that's technically facing upside down. I mean, the ones that are kind of facing up, I can kind of see. It's like, you know... Actually, that's a problem with most of these sort of things. You know the movie Alien and Aliens, right? Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're like some facehugger eggs that are like stuck on the walls and on ceilings and stuff, right? The ones on the floor make sense, right? But how on earth did... Whoa! Come back here, you. But yeah, sorry about that. Right, so with all these things, but then, oh God, I lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so alien facehugger eggs, right? Obviously, big inspiration for the metalhead eggs here. But then it's like, in the movies, I'm pretty sure there's like a couple of eggs, and in the first two movies, like Alien and Aliens, and then Alien 3, I think there's only like the one facehugger egg, which is like on its side, but like still on the ground anyway. I'm about to die. One more hit and I die. Hooray! No, not hooray, Jack. Not hooray. But then this is the thing. It's like I'm pretty sure they have some stuck to the walls and upside down. Correct me if I'm wrong, because but I just think, how on earth does something lay an egg like that? And then it's got to be an alien queen that lays an egg, unless the aliens themselves are moving the eggs, which I'm not opposed to. I like the idea. Whoa, shit! I'm not paying attention. I really probably should go back down there, kill those. Caught me completely by surprise, they did. Shit, inverted controls, can't see what the hell I'm doing. Right, it's 4. Do I really want the 4? Well, obviously I wanted the 4 enough to go and die for it. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. You go right back to the sodding beginning. Well, at least I don't have to do the shooty bit. Shooty bit. Well, I hope that was worth it, Jack. You now have to go and do all this again because of 4 metalhead gems or whatever. Now, can I just jump off the front here? Yes. Come on, drop your shield. Why is it I have to get shot each time? I know I generally suck, but come on. I'm not wasting time shooting you guys anymore. You're not worth it. Get the ammo, jump up, jump up. So I completely lose all train of thought, and you know what, this is still early morning, I haven't been drinking yet. See, I shouldn't phrase it like that, because it makes me sound really alcoholic-y, but, you know, alcoholic-y is not really a word, but, you know, it is a word. It's Nerdaholic-y, haha! This is a good channel. So I remember when Sean and I were first talking about doing all this, it's kind of like, yeah, we're going to take over YouTube. It's like, yeah, we've been doing this for like, what, 3 years, and we've got 35 subscribers. Oh, you twat! Ah. Alright, well that's going to go into the outtakes. See, the gun in this, I think probably now's a good time to talk about the gun, saying as you can watch me suck with it. Is that the gun just doesn't really, it shoots off in random direction. Well, not random. With how the gunplay works in this game, it's like they haven't really developed it. It's like, let's do a gun thing, but they haven't really put together a gunplay mechanism system for the game. So it's like, oh, okay. When I can see what I'm doing, I can generally make the jumps. Whee! Yeah, go early. I'm not waiting for the fire. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. What was I talking about? Yeah, so... Ah, shit. See, that was my fault. You shoot them before you go up there, and then you don't die. 4th time lucky! Right, well at least you get to see a lot of this level. Let's try our best not to die this time. Hang on, let's have a quick look at something, right? So that's the drill. You shoot at me! You dirty little... You dirty shit, shooting at me while I'm trying to talk about stuff. Well, I was going to say, let's have a look and see where the legs for this drill platform are, but it doesn't, it floats. It's a floating drill platform, so I'm thinking, how on earth does that grip get a grip on the floor? Because, you know, you've got the floating bit, but then you've got the drill pushing down, so you're going to have thrusters underneath to kind of keep it levitating, but then thrusters above, so you can get the push down, so the drill can actually drill into the ground. Why am I thinking about the mechanics of a floating drill platform when I'm, you know, when really it's just meant to be like a jumpy, actiony level thing where I can just run and jump around? Right. Okay. Right, that didn't work. Come on. Shoot at them then. I don't know how many. I think I only got like 2 of them, but... Oh no, I've got all 4. Sweet. Not that I really deserve credit for that, because, come on. You deserve credit for that if you finished the level by now, but you haven't. And by all rights, you should have finished the level by now, because this is a game you played to death, and even though you played it to death, you still seem to be awful at it. At least I don't have to do... Right, there we go. You didn't catch me that time, did you, you little fuckers? Let's up we go. I don't know, again, okay, so this is where I died last time, so don't die here again. Sorry, not last time, you died twice trying to make stupid jumps that you should have been able to make because you've obviously made them before, and you're not a knob cheese. Unless you are, in which case... Right. There we go. Now, I hope that was worth it, Jak. You've wasted like 8 minutes of your life just trying to get those 3 gems. Gems that you probably won't even need, because you're not doing a replay on hero mode or anything where you need the extra gems to get like the last Dark Jak upgrade, because you're not doing that. Right, relax. Shoot the eggs. Right. Kill the flying bugs first. Yeah, you can see it while I'm doing this shoot bit, actually. You can see that there is, like, there's no, like, legs to the drill platform. I thought it would be much easier just to, like, make big mechanical legs. I'm thinking about this from a real-world perspective rather than it's a computer game in a fantasy world with super futuristic technology. I suppose if you had a floating one, you could move it from place to place. Right, well, that's all of them gone. Kill the eggs. See, if they gave us a flamethrower, then I could run around and pretend it was aliens. That'd be awesome. I like the movie Aliens. Aliens is an awesome movie. Oh, there we go. The last one's up there. Oh my god!
You destroyed the last of the metalhead eggs! That should give us a little more eco for the city! Good work!
Yeah, but you would think that... Why is this place completely unmanned? Because, without being silly about it, having this place be completely unmanned means that stuff like this can happen. And you think there'd be guards or something. And if there aren't any guards, then it's like, okay, well, you're just asking for metalheads to come and lay their eggs here. But then it brings up the question of what's laying the eggs. Dun 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 dun! Maybe we'll find out in the future. Again, happy collectathon, you know, running around little villages and stuff, to grimdark aliens. And it's just like, damn, why isn't there facehuggers in this? Right. What are we doing next? Well, let's go and do Torn. So we're going to head along our map to... Whee! Who's got a car? I'm stealing a car. Stealing your car, mate. Even though it's kind of like two motorbikes stuck together. It's like... Could you do that in real life? Get like two motorbikes, stick them together. Oh, shit. Oh, well. But yeah, because this is basically two motorbikes stuck together. I suppose if you've got like two motorbikes, bolted them together with what's effectively like metal piping here, really, isn't it? And as long as you like got it rigged so that both engines run at the same time and at the same speed, then I suppose you could do that. Would that be legal? I mean, it's kind of like it's like having a motorbike and a sidecar running together at the same time. It's just the sidecar's got its own engine. I'd say I'd look that up, but to be honest, I don't really care enough. I kind of care. I like how, look at that. That door is about twice the height of me. No one seems to be about that big. That's about the right sort of height. They never get size things in these games, eh? Size.
One of my old guard comrades was sent to the pumping station. There's been no word from the patrol. And after what you guys ran into out there, I'm afraid she may need some help.
Did you say she?
Don't even think about it. Stop that! This is serious, you moron.
Wah! That's right. Don't mess with the sugar.
This friend of mine has helped the underground many
He was
times.
just going to pimp
before.
slap him. That would
Go
be
back to the
awesome.
pumping station and take a look around. Render assistance if needed. Now get your squirrely ass out of here.
So the squirrels actually exist in this world, because you know you got, instead of having like yaks or cows, they have yak owls, otzels, cross between otters and weasels, hip hogs between warthogs and hippos. Every animal seems to be like a crossbred with something else. Like we see a crocodile a little bit later on, which is a dog crossed with a crocodile. And it's like, okay, I'm cool with that. I like that. You know, it's cool to see interesting animals when it's kind of like, it's not, well, it's kind of like, creatively speaking, it's not like a massive jump because you're just taking two things and combining them together. But you know, there's something that's supposed to be like, you know, normal and chill and happy. Haha! Hit and run, GTA, mofo. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. We're heading to the pumping station. Out over the water! Smack! See, in the grim darkness of the wannabe Judge Dredd future here, it's like, you know, you imagine like food and bits and pieces are a problem. I get that Crew's like chunky because he's like a crime boss. He's going to be stealing food and all that stuff and getting money to buy more food because he's criminal. Why are there other, like, why are there more chunky people walking around as well? You think everyone would be like starving to death and all that shit?
Leaving city safe zone.
Here we go, out to the pumping station. Oh, look at that, the big bastard. Ha, you can't shoot. Oh. Come on, Jack. Enemy. Little Liz frogs there. I'm assuming they're Liz frogs, I don't know what they're actually called. So, we've got to walk around and find... Oh, interesting. I hadn't got the metalhead gem from him. Right, actually let's do a quick look over here. Yeah, so I imagine the drill platform's over the other side of that mountain, but you can't see it. and I don't know if there's anywhere in the world that you can see it from, which kind of sucks. What's the quickest way round to her? And not that it overly matters too much, because I'm... Oh, you donkey scrope! Die! Yeah, there we go. Donkey scrote is now the new slang insult of choice. Because I said so. See, look at this, it's like... Oh. Aiming in this is awful. Now, okay, again, yes, PlayStation 2 game, gotta give it some slack for that, and I am playing on a PlayStation 4, but even so, it's just like, come on. You think if they're gonna, like, remaster or re-release it, they do something to improve it or tweak it, you know? Oh yeah, that's where we want to be going. I could have, actually I could have just come around that way, couldn't I? Oh. Oh well, doesn't matter now. Walk around the outside, then run through the middle. Oh yeah, this is the quicker way to this bit, and I go up those, because you didn't go up those last time, because you went across there, didn't you? Okay, so lots of ammo, so there's going to be lots of gun stuff coming up, which is why you save your Dark Jack thing, so you can have your nice cinematic spadoosh moment. Spadoosh being the other technical term. I'm well out of your range, mate. You can't hit me for now. Oh, well, right through the gem in the cutscene.
What are we doing, risking our lives to rescue some old Crimson Guard hag anyway? She's probably got more facial hair than me.
Who the hell are you two?
I do love a woman in uniform. Want to bark some orders at me? Woof woof. I'm your soldier on the front lines of love. Waiter, foxhole for two.
Keep talking and I'll raise your voice a couple of octaves.
Easy. Torn asked us to help you.
I don't need help, but you might. We've got company.
Okay, first of all, tits.
Here they come.
Wait, there's a few more of them before I... Right, that's about right. Boom!
Shoot!
Don't need to shoot when I can do that.
More firepower. Metalheads. Payback's a
I
bitch.
know, I'm barely moving, really. I suppose there's supposed to be some challenge in here somewhere, but I haven't actually had it yet.
Here's
Oh,
some.
a bit too close.
Ready for another? Nice
Okay.
shooting.
Watching me take care of those metalheads was, pretty exciting. Wasn't it, Sugar? Hey! Sweet stripes! Give me them digits so I can look you up sometime! We'll party hard! Big city style!
Tell Torn Baron Praxis is planning something big. I think it has to do with that symbol.
What is it?
It's the seal of the House of Mar, the founder of Haven City. We're being sent out on suicide missions to locate artifacts from the time of his rule. If curiosity's worth dying for, you can ask the blind old soothsayer in the bazaar named Onin. She might know something about all this. Here's my bazaar access security pass.
Your name's Ashlyn, huh?
We're even now.
She pulled that out of her cleavage.
What a woman! Arrgh.
Yeah, that's very reminiscent of how I used to talk to ladies. But then I never really got anywhere. But then I'm married now, so I suppose it kind of worked a little bit. But then I didn't really do that with my missus. The story behind that we won't go into, but yeah. We shall leave that at that then. Right, well, that was a highly exciting and challenging moment of the game there. honestly, sometimes it's kind of like, yeah, okay, I can see what they were trying to do. They were trying to do story this time. Let's do a story. So it's like, yeah. But the problem with that is it's kind of, oh, the happy little, words and noises. I'm just making noises now. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I get you all from here? Yeah, there we go. You're not going to hide from me. I don't know why I'm doing this. Because what I was going to do is I'm going to... Okay. Truth-telling time, right? I've played this game so many times, and I always get to the final boss, and I basically stop there, because the final boss is quite a challenging fight, based on how the gun controls really suck. And obviously, as you've seen, while I can play well enough for myself and entertaining myself, and hopefully entertaining you guys as well, I'm clearly not brilliant. But it's kind of, I just basically stop because it's not worth the time and effort, and I've seen the final cutscene loads. And now thanks to, like, you know, interwebs and all that, I can go and watch the cutscenes on YouTube if I really want to watch the story again.
Re-entering the city.
But what I was going to do, because obviously I've got to play and finish it for you guys. What I was going to do is I was going to basically, there's a button code for the debug thing to put all the orbs on. I don't have a second controller, so I can't do like infinite health. But then, if I do the thing for all the orbs, and then I can get myself infinite ammo, and I can make the final boss fight a lot easier. Being able to use like your best weapon, basically limitlessly. That was going to be the plan. I'll try it legit first. But I'm not holding out too much hope. And you've seen part 1 of the Jak fails at Jak. That's out, and you can see how many times I die doing stupid things. Assuming you haven't watched all the parts, or you just watched me die over the course of playing the game anyway. Oh shit. So I'm not paying enough attention. Right, okay, we've done 2 missions, let's do a third. We'll do this all in, oh shit. Did he call me a thief? He called me a thief before I stole the... Sod off. Oh, he said flee, not thief. Okay. Ooh. Right, we're going to talk to Crew, we'll do his mission, and then we'll have that be for this part. Oh fuck.
Suspect fleeing into sector 5. Subject
Well, you know, one day I'm gonna have to learn how to actually, you know, drive in these games. For God's sake, come on. Come on, Jak! Come on! We'll see Onan, the blind soothsayer, in the next part. We'll save that. Crew first. Well, when it comes to these missions, I try to do these in a certain order, and generally the order is who is the character that I saw first in chronologically in terms of the game. That's why I went to see Torn first, because out of Torn and Crew, I met Torn first, so he gets priority. Generally speaking, that's how I found the priority works when you get multiple missions all at the same time. And I'm pretty sure that if I go to see Onan, I'm going to get like a massive chunky mission over in... Why is there a green sun over there? Oh, I know why there's a... Because that's not the day star, that's something separate for Jak II.
Nothing so far.
Oh yeah! Stripper pole inside a boxing ring. Nice.
I have a proposition for you, Jak. Racing is the biggest sport in the city. Errol is the undisputed grand champion. He's crazy and dangerous on the track. My kind of guy. Only a fool would dare race against him, eh? And that's where you two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section. And your contract with just a few trifles for me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We, the racers, hereby agree to give crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees, broadcast royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights, including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs. Toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights. Game rights? Vitamin endorsements,
Haha,
syndicate
North
back
Shore
movie
just got
deals,
screwed
and
out
of
of their own
course,
deal.
all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later. If you can get from here to the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes, my client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud,
I do like the fact that he's basically Baron Harkonnen, which is awesome. Right, I've got the green security pass. See, this is a good thing about doing the one for, about doing the mission for Torn first, because now, normally I'd have to go through lots of the map, but now, because I have the pass, his, what's her name, Ashlyn's pass, I can go through here instead, thus cutting down the amount of drive time by about a minute. Which is not, it's not cheating, because the thing is the game gives this, like, you know, you go and do that mission first, you can do this way, make your life easy. And running people over is always fun. Haha. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, we're, because like I was saying earlier, this is the palace that I'm. Oh crud. It's not really high speed. So now we're into new section of the map, stadium, or like just normal urban. We've had slums, we've had industrial, now it's stadium / urban that we're going into. It's interesting how they've worked out the city for this game. It's kind of... Oh, shit. Okay, so even with me crashing and losing the bike, I've still got a solid minute and 20 seconds to go the last part. Now, I can probably run there from this distance. I don't even need the car anymore. Because this is it, this is going into the stadium now.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
Stadium! I know some people who'd like to see Fulham play here, but you know, that's a separate video for another time.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boys. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast. But I'm not interested in any new drivers right now. And I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
No! I'm, working on a secret, vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jetboard out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Haha, he got a boner from looking at a girl's silhouette in a thing. Oh dear. Right, so, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Right, okay, what we'll do is we'll call that a bit here, because I don't know how long we've been going for now, but you know, we don't want to overgo too much, as I always say. It's better that we kind of finish on a good point, in between stuff. But next is going to be the stadium and jetboard challenge. And you can watch me be awful at that in a few minutes as well. Okay, so quick recap. I'll talk about it properly more when we do like the review bit at the end. But it's like I like how the city is laid out, and it's kind of interesting to talk about and think about in terms of how they've done the setting out of it. Starting from the poor sections, working up to the more developed sections. But then we'll also talk about the things I like and dislike about the city when we get to that a bit later. So, but just to show it off, big old stadium. Big old stadium. Okay, we'll be spending quite a bit of time here later on. But yeah, we shall call that a part, and I will see you guys in the next episode.